Welcome to U.S. Citizenship Study Guide. Ready to become a U.S. citizen? Our channel provides expert guidance to help you pass the U.S. citizenship test with ease. From studying for the civics and history questions to practicing your English skills and preparing for the naturalization interview, we're here to guide you through the entire naturalization journey, from filling out the N400 form to taking the oath of allegiance. Subscribe for updates and pass the test with confidence.
Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Who makes federal laws? Congress. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. How many U.S. senators are there? (100). Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). In what month do we vote for president? November. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What did the Declaration of Independence do? announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who vetoes bills? The President. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9.